So now we move back to trackers, and we have with us Nicolas Peinemann, who's a sales director for Latam and the Iberian region for Antaisolar. And we're happy to have him talking about their solutions enhancing reliability and cost efficiency. Nicolas, the floor is yours.
Hi, can you hear me well?
Yeah, all good.
Okay. I'll be sharing my presentation. Just give me 1 second.
Just have to move to slide presentation.
Can you see my presentation? Can you see my presentation now?
Yeah. Just can you go to the slide to the presentation version so that we can see that we see also the down, right, left.
Yes, there are too many windows open. Need to move this.
Yeah, there you go. So, super.
Okay. Okay, well, first of all, I'd like to introduce myself. My name is Nicolas Peinemann, as you say. I'm speaking on behalf of Antaisolar today. First of all, I'd like to thank the opportunity for this broadcasting to the TaiyangNews team, and I extend my best regards to the present audience. So as a start, I wanted to take a holistic approach of the presentation, and I'm going to review some figures that for most of you maybe already you may already know of these of the figures. I'm taking these section figures from the latest IRENA renewable capacity statistics, where I wanted to highlight some figures like, for example, the global installed capacity of the renewable energy reaches the number of 43%, expanded its pace in almost 14%. These new additions in 2023 were tracked by the extensive growth in the solar power and the wind power. But only solar power alone in 2023 added 346 gigawatts, which I think is a very remarkable figure. But nonetheless, it seems that the expectations are falling short, because regarding the goal adopted by the COP28, which is an 11 terawatts to the year 2030, that lies the head of challenges, and we need to add, despite the industry has been very proactive, there has to be an addition of almost 1,000 gigawatts per year to reach that number if we want to if we want to be aligned according to the World Energy Transition Outlook of the 1.5 degree scenario. So as follow, let me see if I can. I'm having this toolbar, which is annoying. Well, that gives me place to the following slides. I wanted to picture the main frame of this topic of this conference, which I'm not going to deep further because all this information has been already covered by Alexander and Osert pretty extensively. But the idea of presenting these big pictures of the challenges that a solar PV utility scale project has, with different actors that has to deal with and overcome these challenges within this set of financial constraints. I want to set this picture in order to show the audience what our role as structure manufacturer is. So, so here I'm highlighting some of the challenges that every actor faces within the development of PV utility scale projects, in which a structure manufacturer is already involved in a certain degree, or a greater or lesser degree. But what is our role within all these challenges and within these constraints, and what is within our grasp in order to boost the reliability, enhance reliability and cost efficiency in a utility scale project within all these actors involved in the project. So, as a tracker and fixed rack manufacturer, there are some key strategies that we can adopt in order to enhance reliability and cost efficiency. Just to name a few, I just popped up a few of them, in which later on I'm going to develop further on three of them, the blue ones. But just as a start, we can, as a structure manufacturer, we can use, for example, in order to enhance reliability, use advanced materials and design. This is for advanced material. This is for withstanding with environmental stresses like dust, wind, snow, and new designs are in order to get more reliability, to reduce the weight and to increase the strength of the materials. We, of course, we can improve some control algorithm in order to optimize the tracker angle of the sun, of which the solar panel is exposed throughout the day. We can implement predict maintenance and remote monitorings. This has to do with the implementation of some technical tools like Internet of Things in order to prevent some downtimes and expand the lifetime of some key components. We can as well as standardize components of modular designs. This is for streamlined manufacturing, installation, and maintenance processes. We can integrate storage solutions as well. This is for enhance the value of the energy, of course, just to sell the energy when it's most convenient. We can also develop hybrid tracking systems, which is a combination of fixed racks and tracking systems, in order to combine the best features of either of them, to have a good balance between cost and performance. We can implement a robust wind stow strategy, that is to prevent damages and, of course, enhance performance of the system. We can leverage economies of scale. This is aimed at cost saving and, of course, ultimately to provide a good prices to our clients. We can set up relationship, strong relationship with our suppliers. In our case, for example, with the steel manufacturers, in order to improve designs, to enhance performance of our structures, and this can eventually give place to co-developing new technologies with our partner suppliers. And of course, we can optimize installations and logistics by setting up some pre-assemblies procedures in the factory. So as follows, I'm going to comment some key aspects that we are working at in Antaisolar within our R&D department. The first key aspect has to be with structural issues, and in which we address a topological optimization of main components. This is a very powerful tool for our R&D engineers that allow them to redesign some specific pieces of our structures. The starting point is the selection of some materials and geometries that give us some strength to weight ratios and optimal load-bearing capabilities. The idea of this is to apply this to key elements and torque tubes, and then analyze the low characteristics upon the tracker or the fixed structure. And then we redefine design and identify some areas of stress and strain, and through optimizations and iterative simulations and modelings, we can get to new shapes, thickness, and new material distributions. This, of course, gives a structure with a more structural robustness and lightweight, and eventually allowed us to have a better performance, efficiency, and durability over time. In order to do this, we can apply some advanced manufacturing techniques, such as additive manufacturing, which is basically 3D printing. We create new models, and then we, of course, optimize that models through iterative simulations. And by doing this, we have multiple benefits. One of them is we can get a weight reduction of our structural components. The weight reductions can give place to higher stiffness of the component, and this allowed more precise tracking of the SAMs, which eventually increase the energy capture of our tracking systems. And the other side of the benefits is the lightweight constructions, which allows a cost saving in material, transportation, and installations. And of course, this gives place to more economically viable structures. The second feature or aspect that we are working at is has to do with the pre-installation in the factory. The idea is to reducing all the extensive bolting and labor manufacturing and labor manual by doing that, because this is so very time consuming. So the approach our engineering are doing right now is they rethink and redesign some components. They create some modular designs, and this gives place in the factory to pre-manufacturing processes where we can control the environment within the factory, and then we can assure that we have a higher precision, a better quality control, and of course we avoid a lot of waste in materials. So we optimize the waste reductions of the components, and this is of course an advantage for greatly improving the speed of installation on site. Some projects that maybe earlier took weeks for installations, now it can be done within a fraction of time. And this is very advantageous for example, regions where limited construction seasons takes place, or there's an urgent need for quick energy deployment. At the same time, we shorten the project durations. That means the time from the inception of the project to operation status, and that provides developers to enjoy from early revenue streams, a faster energy delivery to our clients, and eventually this is an improvement in the financial viability. The third key aspect has to do with control. I'm not going to deep further into this because there are I understand there are other tracker colleagues which already explained this pretty thoughtful, and But the idea is, as since we're not a young PV company in the solar industry, we did at least jump into the business tracking systems not too long ago. So what we're trying to do with our R&D department is just to catch up and trying to level up our astronomical algorithm of control in order to be at the cutting edge of state of the art. So what we are doing right now is we are working on leveraging our existing astronomical algorithm by taking into account many variables into the design of this new software, which has to do with a more comprehensive details of backtracking in the morning and in the evening. Of course, there are other variables we have to be considered, like 3D terrain and topography features of the site. Of course, climate characteristic and bifaciality of modules has a very important role to do in this new software. And this is, of course, coordinated with the inverter maximum power point tracker adaptability for self-consumption of the entire systems. And the idea is to catching up with the rest of the technologies within this area, and of course the eventual value added that we should provide to our customers is to maximize the system efficiency, performance, and the project revenue. Our estimated numbers is like upgrading our conventional tracking algorithm into intelligent backtracking algorithm. We can improve the output of energy between 3 and 5%, and we can increase the global performance of the systems up to an 8%. So basically, the conclusion of the three aspects that I've been discussing earlier is the first one: the topological optimizations is to get techniques to focus on enhancing mechanical properties, such as to gather specific stiffness. So we aimed at support structure that not only lightweight and efficiency, but also durable and reliable. By setting some pre-installations procedures in the factory, we aim at achieving unprecedented levels of installation speed and efficiency. And this is, of course, as I said before, benefit project developers and investors. And by working in optimizing our existing astronomical algorithms and incorporate innovative features, we seek to maximize energy capture and optimize the host performance of the systems. Some quick presentation, some quick corporate presentation to those who do not know us yet. Antaisolar is a private company founded in 2006. We have a diverse product range, and up to date, we accounted with nearly 33.2 gigawatts of cumulative dispatch. Half 50% of those cumulative dispatch is into utility scale projects, and the other half was dispatched for distributed generation projects. Our global deployment, we have our headquarters in the city of Xiamen. Our main commercial office is placed in Shanghai. We have deployed commercial offices and branches in most of the most important markets, with exception of the US and Canada so far. We have 6 production facilities, 4 in China mainland and 2 in overseas, 1 in Turkey and 1 in Indonesia. And we have logistics centers in Japan, Vietnam, and Australia. We possess a complete production line, both of solar tracking system and fixed tilt racking. Regarding tracking systems, we have a wide portfolio of scenario solutions, from ground system to rooftops and agriculture and carport systems. Regarding the tracking systems, we currently promoting 3 architectures. 1 in 2 portrait tracker, and 2 of them in 1 portrait tracker. All of them, they are independent single axis tracker systems. They are different approaches to different project needs in terms of terrain adaptability and with some of all tracker environmental conditions. So far, the one we are promoting the most is the TaiyangNews, which is the 1B tracker with a single motorization. But of course, we have a diverse portfolio of solutions, as I say, for all kind of project needs and projects challenge. And of course, as structure manufacturers, we always like to say that we don't sell commodities, but we provide tailor-made solutions. So we have an extensive team of high well-educated engineers, and we can provide different designing cases and different scenario application solutions. Up to date, Antaid accounts with more than 3,000 design cases. Yes, we can provide a solution and a quotation within 48 hours from the request from the clients. And that was it from my side. Thank you for your attention, and I'm open to questions if we still have time.
Thanks, Nicolas. Yeah, time is a keyword. I think we're running behind. So I would ask you please to answer any questions in the chat. I saw there's already one. If there's more, please ask Nicolas in the chat, and then we move ahead. Thanks a lot for this insightful talk, Nicolas.